Who do I have here with me? Cool.
For the Arams, yes.
Who do I have here with me?
Pretty litty titties, don't you think?
Cool.
For the Arams, yes.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the LXC. I'm Half Amazing, and with me I have.
Me, I'm TV232. Pretty
Thanks
alright.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to be doing our IBS intros as well as our staff first community Arams, and we're really glad to have you guys here. Looking forward to tonight getting those teams introduced and seeing what they're all about.
Indeed, indeed. Now, I think we can go ahead and quickly go through the teams if you would like to. We can go ahead and start at the top. We can start with the Baron Buddies. Probably expecting a lot of Baron play coming out of these teams, but looking across the board, pretty impressive KDAs coming across from a lot of these players. I mean, pretty disgusting if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm expecting kind of some cool things out of this team, especially with them seeing a 54% win rate of team fights out of their support. Gonna be pretty cool, methinks. It's gonna be pretty rad. But moving on from there, it looks like everyone else has some pretty solid win rates across the board, like high or rather 50s and like low 60s in the win rate department. And yeah, that's pretty sick to be completely honest. I mean, I'm looking forward to where this team could go. Like they have a lot of team fight participation, a lot of solo. Not very many solo deaths. It looks like, but do I see any pentas? Oh, I do. Oh, Mister I don't even know has one penta so far this year. So those are rookie numbers.
All
Who's to
right, well
know?
let's see what he can bring to LXC this season. I'm looking at their stats as well, and it's a little hard figuring out, some of these lanes, but I think some of the picks they seem pretty solid. A lot of meta picks here. I think they're going to be a pretty strong team. Definitely someone to contend with.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm excited. If these, I'm assuming these portraits are probably unrelated to what they play. So if otherwise, I'm
Yeah,
hoping we get a Kaisa Z game because that'd be pretty sick arena, I think. But let's move on to the next team, CB Tabarnik. I probably butchered that, and you know what? I'm sorry. We'll get it right another time. Uh,
CBT. Yeah.
yeah, CBT. Oh, it's
Hey,
that team. Oh,
yeah, we're glad to have you guys here.
y'all aren't ready
Man,
for the joke I have for that one, and that's gonna have to wait.
looking very impressive. I'm looking down at your stats. It's definitely going to be keeping an eye out for you guys here this season.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't even know where to start here. I mean, every lane looks good, very solid. I'm looking at really good dual win rates, team fight win rates. And this is definitely a team to watch out for.
Pretty close to double digit KDAs too in terms of like the kill department. That's pretty impressive. Looks like the mid laner Jezebel probably plays more of a supportive role, which is understandable because I see that the assist hires are higher. So most likely a more of a control mage player if they are a mid laner, or they could be a support actually. It doesn't exactly say, but that's completely okay. And looking at the pentas, what do we got? Okay, so we got the CB Bing chilling at 1. Rookie numbers bring that up. And yeah, like you mentioned, across the board, his win rates are looking really good. Team rep participation also looking good. Dual win rates, that's even more impressive. So these players look like they're not afraid to take duels, and I'm all about that. And who do we have next? We have Divine Temple next. Ooh, okay, go ahead and give your thoughts on them real quick.
The name, I mean, maybe it speaks volumes for them, just this righteous name. These guys, they look like they're coming in strong, and I hope they have something to prove here. I'm looking at the stats, also looking pretty good. I would say, and this goes for all teams, gonna have to watch out for a lot of those one tricks. I do see a lot of like
Hmm.
single champion pools, and you guys are gonna have to learn to adapt. So I'm looking forward to see how you guys do that. Someone that stands out the most to me though on this team. I'm definitely gonna have to keep my eye out for. Man, it's so hard. I'm gonna go with Bear on this one. Definitely liking the stats that I see here.
Oh yeah, a lot of assists coming in. So I would take that most likely as a pretty solid support player, always willing to set up for their team. I also see a 14, so maybe that's the other one for illegally obtained. We're gonna have to wait and see when the season comes around, like what they actually play. I'm pretty sure we have op.gg somewhere. Hold on, we're at Divine Temple. Let's take a quick gander, kids. This is why you usually look beforehand, but illegally obtained is a support player. So okay, those 14 assists make a lot more sense. The 0.8 KDA. I
Yeah.
mean, you're not really looking for kills. They are kind of a Yumi one trick as of recently, so I'm expecting a lot of focus on that one. And across the board, it looks like you were mentioning Bear. Yeah, it looks like a mid lane player. Recently has played Malzahar, a little bit of Seraphine, Nico, Karma as well. So exciting. It pretty looks like a pretty wide champ pool, and I think this team is going to be pretty good as well. We'll see objective control and stuff like that as we go on. All right, one last thing: the Pentas. One on is that Gilthwick? Gilthwicks, I think that is. Gilthwicks.
Gilthwick. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, fair
Gilthwick.
enough. One penta, rookie numbers. All right, moving on to EG Hellfire. Not to be confused with Evil Geniuses, but EG Hellfire. They are another pretty good team from based off of the stats of what I am seeing right now. We have MF the Sneaky. I will save the Captain Flowers nonsense for the Arams, but for now, no big deal. We disappeared off the screen. Oh, that was kind of cool. Um, we back. Just kidding. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like in terms of win rates, pretty good win rates.
Oh yeah.
All above 50%. Pretty good KDAs.
Yeah.
Obviously, except the supports, but as expected. Their mid laner is angry by the looks of it. Has a pretty solid champion pool. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up. Oh, it's Eclipse Gaming Hellfire. Oh, okay, that's fair. See, do your research before, kids.
Yeah.
Who was I looking at? EG Angry. Here we go. Based off what I am seeing, yep, I see some Aurelion Soul, a little bit of Vigar in there, some Seraphine, Silas. So probably also primarily plays a lot of 80 carry as well. So flexible player, always good to have on your team. Gotta make sure that you have a pretty decent champ pool. And then from there, let's see, Revive is OP. Let's take a gander at you real quick.
I'm seeing a lot of kind of mixed champions. I see LeBlanc, Lysandra here, Fizz, Ziggs. So it seems like a pretty good wide pool there.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. And once again, ain't none of y'all got pentas. Come on, man.
All right. And then that takes us to our next team. This name stands out alone. I love this name. Bring your own Braum.
TD, bring your own Braum. I like that. Let's
Yeah.
see if anyone even plays Braum. Otherwise, they're trolling with the name.
That is actually a good point.
All
Let's
right, let's see. Support. Ain't no one on your team play Braum. What are you doing?
well,
You're trolling us.
let's hope they bring him out. I do love a good Braum pick. As an ADC main, I love to see Braum picked. If he's played well, he can be absolutely devastating to an enemy team.
I 100% agree with you. Let's go ahead and let's take another game. So I see your support does play Leona. I mean, you might as well pick up Braum. It's basically the same thing. So just the whole thing, no big deal. And I got the stats from op.gg, so I mean, I'm just the messenger. That's all we are today is the messenger. So if you want us to have the right stats, then pop off in the league, Angry. There you go. That's the way to do it. Now, moving on from there, Jester, the mid laner, plays a lot of Yasuo, so probably a lot of focus on there, and they'll probably draft around that as well. And the top laner plays a lot of Scion and Gnar, which are pretty strong picks right now in the meta. It's pretty, except their AD carry. I mean, it's pretty meta across the board from what I'm seeing. I mean, their AD carry plays a lot of Varus and Twitch, which are pretty nice actually in the way the state of the game is right now. But that's a whole different discussion. But that brings us to the end of the 5 teams. And just one thing before we do anything else is we are sponsored by Coachify.gg. It is a platform for esports coaches to track their students and grow their business with 0 commissions and free to join. It's the perfect tool for coaches who want to level up and make their teams the best, get to the LCS faster, and go from 0 to hero real quick. Nice. So, from there, what's next on the docket? Is it the ARAM time?
I do believe it's ARAM time.
ARAM time. That's
Let's see
what
if
I like.
anybody has what it takes to take us down.
Well, not me. I'm not playing, so
Oh, I will definitely be partaking, so I'm looking forward to it.
okay. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Just gotta do it that way, I guess. Now, so we'll go ahead and I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break so that way we can get all of that set up. Welcome to the LXC. Whoops, other league I was doing came into my head, but LXC, welcome. This is the IBS league that we will be doing here. Tomorrow we're gonna do the gold draw show, so be prepared for that one. That one has just as many, if not twice as many teams, and that one will be a little longer than entering this one now. So good luck to the 5 teams in the IBS league. May you all play with integrity, BM each other accordingly, and we'll be right back as we get the ARAM set up. So, be back in a
Thank you
few
guys.
minutes. yo, I'm by myself for a moment, but it's okay. It is entirely calculated. I promise. It is 100% calculated. So I'm back. Hi, DBZ Freak 2 here. And my homeboy is I think his food arrived. Where you at? Where prep, where you? Oh my, he got his food. So I'm gonna entertain you guys for approximately about 42.5 seconds. So, hello, my name is DBC Free 2. I am a color commentator. I have been doing this for about 8 months now. And yeah, so been chilling just for a while. This is what I do. I really enjoy partaking in casting in particular. I started watching the LCS back in 2015, back when the height of the TSM CLG days. And now I'm watching both those teams fall apart, but at least Cloud9's still on top. So I'm a huge Cloud9 fan, so that's nothing that'll ever change. And what else? What else? I have been only to one LCS event, and that was Houston last year when I got to see the Baron Steel pentakill that Danny pulled off. Absolutely insane play. So I've been in the league scene for a while, been playing since August 2013. And out of curiosity, I'm wondering if my homie is back yet. Prep, are you back?
Yes, sir. I actually was supposed to attend in Houston last year for the event, and unfortunately, work took me away. I was gonna be my first event. I was sad I didn't get to go.
Fair enough. Yeah, I specifically took off work for that weekend because I knew I wanted to go so bad, and I live in Texas, so I was like, "This is my only chance I get to actually go to like an LCS event," and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It was a wild 3 days, probably the most fun I've had in a long time, and I wish I could have gone to any of the world's games, but of course they're all way out east, and then I think finals in San Diego, San Francisco. Where the hell was finals? Hold on. Ah. Let me go with the venue. I was in San Francisco. Okay, same thing. So there we go. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. So go ahead and tell the chat about yourself.
All, all right. So I'm Preparation H. I have been playing League off and on for quite a numerous amount of years. I started off as Soul Keeper's very first support way back in the day, playing Fiddlesticks and Gangplank of all things as a support. And then from there moved on to subbing for him for jungle whenever he got desperate and needed something, and eventually found my home in mid. Glad I get to step away from that, get into the casting business, and get to make fun of Soul whenever I get to see him play.
Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. Making fun of Soul makes the world go round. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a more lax cast because this is more of a for fun event. So there might be some color choice words that come out, and we were told that that is okay. We just have to keep it within Twitch TOS. That's all we have to do. So, wow, that was some loud thunder I just heard just now. Hmm. I got super distracted. Also, fun fact, I have ADHD. So apparently just a random storm is about to roll through my apartment complex. So if I lose power, yeah, because Texas has a really horrible power grid. That's pretty fun. Moving on, but good to hear that you enjoy the game and enjoy sitting where you are, doing the casting instead of playing. Because kind of that's what happened to me. I kind of prefer casting over playing myself. I've done a lot more casting in the past. Good lord, it's June now, so 8 months. 8 months I've been casting now. Huh, nice. And yep, it is starting to start pouring. So I know Vish is in here in the Discord. So if I just randomly stop talking, my power went out. So
There's nothing wrong with Texas power supply. I don't know what you're talking about. I too am here in Central Texas. There's nothing wrong. It doesn't go out when it snows or the
or
rain is more than an
just a little
hour.
bit of a slight,
Yeah.
just
Wind.
a slight wind, a slight brisk wind, and it is getting a little windy. All right, so chat, rest in peace, me. Uh, cool. Let's go through some OP.GG show. Let's go through the staff ones first. What we got? Let's flame some OP.GGs. Let's go through Renix first.
Oh boy.
Just let me know when you got it open and let's go through this,
Yeah,
shall
I'm
we?
gonna pull this up real quick. Yeah.
Ugh. Gold 4. Oh, could be better. I say that as I haven't played ranked in 2 years. Anyways, looks like Homeboy is a jungle player. Okay, Rennick, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Playing a little bit of that Nautilus. No, never mind. That's Clash. You play support in Clash, but you play jungle in ranked. I understand now. Okay. Was getting ready to, because I think it was, who was it? I think it was someone in the LPL played Nautilus jungle recently, so I was getting ready to hype that whole thing up, but I was baited, as you can see. Looks like over across the board, a Jarvan, a Mumu, Nocturne, Lily, a Volibear, Viego. So, but what else we got here? What you seeing that catches your eye in his OP.GG?
I am loading in, but I am more interested in taking a look at Amazing, because I had heard previously about Amazing, so I was checking out his particular stats, and I gotta say I'm kind of impressed by the Ash, but I'm kind of turned off by the Sivir. Oh boy, look at that Sivir gameplay. 15-20% win rate. What's going on with Sivir? We're gonna have to ask Amazing about his Sivir performances here, because I got some questions.
That's what I'm seeing. I don't know if you heard that, but that was kind of loud.
I heard a little bit the first time, but the second time I didn't hear it. You're good.
Fair enough. Wow. This guy also kind of came out of nowhere because we were predicted to not have rain today, but classic Texas. Humidity, 83 degrees. But yeah, I see what you're looking at. I actually am not surprised by the 52% win rate on Samira. I mean, Samira is a hard champion right now. Her build path is absolute dookie cheeks right now, and I say that with the utmost disrespect. Her build path is dookie cheeks. It feels like she does a lot less damage because of the changes to like shield bow and to
Cut out on this there, sir. We didn't get to hear the end of that. Oh, power might have been gone. Looks like we're down. All right, so let's continue on here. Let's take a look. So let's go ahead here. We got Soul Keeper over here and Prince Momo, who I know kind of well. Let's go over Soul Keeper stats. Let's see what Soul Keeper's been playing lately. I see a little bit of Seraphine action. I see the Nautilus he's been playing at a good clip. I see the Alistar. He hasn't really played the Alistar much. I know he was practicing and then trying to get involved more in the games, and he wasn't able to work it in. Sona, I know he's been practicing the Sona, but oh boy, looking at these Sona stats, I got a lot of questions about a 40% win Sona in 30 games there, sir. I don't know what you're doing with your Sona, but it looks like you're inting on the Sona there. Hoping maybe with some of the changes, some of the items, we'll see the Sona come back up on the roll. Now here we go back to Prince Momo. Let's pull up Momo here, taking a look. Momo's known for his Lulu play, hovering at a 66% win rate in 56 games. I don't think he's going to be getting that Lulu anytime soon in a ranked game, but I'd like to see if he can get it on an ARAM and make it a little bit easier for him. Of course, Momo plays the center quite well. Not so great on the Renata and the Nautilus there. Looks like he's been struggling on that Renata with a 38% win rate. With a really bad KDA. And oh boy, let's talk about that Leona, Momo. How are you going to do me wrong on Leona with a 38% win rate and a 2.67 KDA on that Leona? I got some questions on your struggles there, sir. I don't know if you're playing it wrong, or I thought you were a better Leona player than that. Honestly, I'm quite surprised to see what I'm getting here. I see we're gearing up on the other side of the team. We got Locust K joining us, Pander, Ember the Flame, and ZQ129. Let's go ahead and pull up some of these guys. Let's take a gander. here. Let's take a look. All right. So I see Embers of Flame over here. It's got a lot of Milo games, got a lot of Morgana games, a little bit of Leona, a little bit of Senna action. Yumi player as well. Looking really good on that Yumi. Got a 5.51 KDA in 30 games, almost a 58% win rate. Looking pretty stout on that Yumi. Looking pretty good on that Milo. He's only got a couple games on it, but he's got a 57% win rate, 3.76 KDA. Looking mighty strong.
Guess who's back?
Hey, welcome back.
Again. Spectrum's back. Back again. Oh, I just refreshed the stream and you kind of just see me on my phone just chilling. That's kind of troll.
So I went through the rest of their team, and I was looking again at the new team, but we are now getting into the loadout stage, and it looks like the teams are set.
All right.
What do you think about this? Are you able to pull up, get back in, and see what we're fighting here?
Oh yeah, I see. Nautilus, Maokai, Mumu. There's no way that this team loses.
I mean, I see an Annie, I see a Karthus, I see a Rise, I see a Kaisa, and I see a Gnar.
But that's a lot of AP, so the thing is all Nautilus, Mumu, and Maokai have to do is just build some MR, and then they're useless. That's pretty much how that's gonna go. It's gonna be spicy though.
I like the Gnar though to counter some of this. I'm not certain about Soul playing that Gnar, but I would like to kind of see how I see the swamp coming in at the last second. We will not be seeing Soul on a Gnar. That's probably a good thing for everybody involved, except for me, who wanted to see that struggle.
Shut up, Mother Nature. I need you to last until this game is over. Once I'm done, you can get as angry as you want. You're not gonna ruin my casting night. Yep. Back off, you spooky bitch.
Just remember, with the rain that's coming down in Texas, we it's a feast or famine here in Texas, folks. If you've never been, we either get no rain for 4 years, or we get enough rain, and you think Noah and his ark are on the way to visit us. So
yeah.
I can kind of hear what's going on in the background here. So, Freak, you want to talk?
I'm being cautious because I don't know if I should start talking because another loud crack of thunder happened.
Well, Freak, why don't you get the insight on how this is going to plan out on the early part of this game?
All right, so the early part of this game, for obvious reasons, because the staff have way more damage, I do expect them to just kind of flat out win every single trade. But they have to kind of speed run how hard that they kill the other team, because otherwise this will be over before it even starts. With the way that the tank stats are set up on the other side, you got Maokai, you have a Mumu, you have Nautilus, but the issue is on the other side is that they lack consistent lacks of damage. So that is why I think staff will probably take this. It just kind of depends on how tanky and how much damage that this Zyra and Vex can do. And the Zyra's a champion we don't see too terribly often, but she is very annoying, can kind of just blow up squishies. So whether or not it will actually pull through, I'll just have to wait and see. And in the meantime, what are you feeling on the other side, man? What are you feeling versus the staff team versus this team that's going on currently?
Well, I mean, looking at the team, unfortunately, the way you would play this, it's very, very heavy tank and AP. Mm-hmm. I'm almost saying that either the Mumu or the Maokai has to go for a full AB build and forego going more of the tank approach. Okay. I would probably like to see it more on the Mumu or the Maokai rather than the Nautilus, because the Nautilus AP version is not all that spectacular, even with the changes. The Zyra and the Vex are really going to be the only sources of damage, and the problem with this is there's an Annie on the other side of this equation. So anytime they don't get to that Annie, she is going to ult somebody, and she is going to delete somebody, and then that Gnar is just going to rain down on top. I'm kind of interested to see Amazing on the Kaisa. Just because of these particular matchups. Is he going to play more of the tank shredding version and go into a full tank shred, or if he's going to take the standard new Kaisa build where it's been rotating like into the quick blades from the IE and one of those two and go that route. So we're
Awesome.
fixing to see here pretty soon what it's going to look like. I do believe the casters are going to have an easier time of the early game, like you mentioned, just because they've got a lot more range, a lot more damage, and those tanks aren't really going to help them much.
No, and I don't expect too much damage coming out of the side of the other team. I was like, what team am I talking about? Of the other team, because they really only have the Zyra and Vex to rely on. I mean, looks like Maokai went Aftershock, so he's probably going to go that tank build. So I don't expect him. I don't expect him to be going that. At least demonic. I think that at least he will build demonic. So that is pretty much guaranteed. But other than that, the rest of the way is we're going to wait and see until we load in, and we're slowly getting loaded in right now. And are we we planning on syncing up, or are we just gonna do it live, baby?
Getting the black screen of death upon entry.
Okay, so we loaded in at the same time. Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, getting my thing set up. Yeah. Then let me know when yours starts playing, and then we'll get this party going for this Aram, baby.
Yes, sir.
I hope you all like Aram, because I like Aram. Aram is pretty cool. Well, we can just start at 0. That's what we can do.
Yeah, gotta start 0.
All right, well, I'm at 0 and you guys are ready then. All right, well, let's do it on my countdown when you're ready. So, 3, 2, 1, go. So did I.
So did I.
All right, we all lagged. Never mind. The game has baited us. I'm clicking forward. There we go. Okay, so I take it back. Go to 5 seconds and we'll start there. Click on the time controls. Go to 5 seconds. We'll start there. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. Just let me know when you're at 5 seconds.
We're at 5 seconds. Ready to go.
All right. Once again with the countdown. This was scuffed, but this was intentional. So 3, 2, 1, go. 6, 7. We good? I think we good.
We are.
Cool. All right. Party on. Here we are, everyone. Welcome to the first game. I'm going to turn off time controls so no one can see anything that's going on. So, all right. Everyone going to go here into the one and only Aram lane here. And what are you looking forward to? We predicted that no damage, but never mind. There's already an engage.
We already got the engage coming out on the side over here. Vish, yours is you need to play. You haven't started yours yet on your screen, so what everybody's seeing.
She might have started it on stream because it's like a 30-second delay.
Oh, yeah, she might have started it. All right, so we got the action here. We got the first blood going to the Karthus.
Nice.
Immediately taking that over on Soulkeeper. I'm certain he's happy he killed that Nautilus first.
I believe so, yes. But that's just a layer of CC that we're expecting. But unfortunately, even though they have so much CC on the other side, they have so much damage to counteract that CC. Not much of a... Oh, my goodness. The flash of the Nautilus, and he still hits the hook.
Engage, hits the hook, takes out the Karthus. Follow up from Amumu, then clears out the Gnar. Kaisa and the Rise are going to have to back up to their tower or risk getting dove again by the Nautilus. Good follow-up there.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, again, here we go with the Nautilus coming in, getting a little bit of damage on that Kaisa, but now the team's going to be returning. The Nautilus took too many tower shots, sir. Makai coming in. Oh, and a Vex Sphere coming in. Doesn't really get much follow-up, but then the Mumu comes in. Retakes out the Karthus. Rise will follow up with the Mumu, and now we're down to Prince Momo trying to get some chase onto the Zyra, and he will turn around and go the other way.
Wow. Lots of fighting already here in the first 2 minutes of this game. 8 kills already, as expected for an Aram, so well done on both of these teams' part to use their kits to... Oh my god, okay!
Rise got deleted there pretty quickly. Karthus coming right back in, and Karthus going right back out. Soulkeeper showing us his inting playstyle right away with the suicidal Karthus. I'm loving it.
He's 1-3, so it kind of tracks. I mean, he just has to keep trying. This Nautilus does not miss any hooks, and Half Amazing will not go down. Actually, I take it back. Goes down with the bandage toss and will not. Well, will die in a second. So goodbye to Locust Cade there. But Kind of Steven will go ahead and take that kill. In the meantime, I mean, let's see. What do we got going on around him? So it looks like Soulkeeper is on his way, fast-tracking that Ludens, I imagine. And then Kaisa building... what? No, she's building first, to be honest, with the recurve bow. Unless fast-tracking towards the E upgrade. No.
Really certain what the plan is on that. Oh, we got another re-engage. Karthus coming right back in. It gets away out of this time. Gnar will return fire onto the Vex, and it looks like the Vex will go down. I don't think they were kind of synced up that time. The Zyra wasn't able to land a Q, else I'm fairly certain that Gnar probably would have died.
Oh my god, it's another good bandage toss coming in, but unfortunately will not mount anything. I take it back as the Nautilus goes in.
Nautilus taking more power shots than he should, and Kaisa getting a kill.
Okay.
Amazing playing and flirting with death here. Here comes the Karthus R. Not too scary at this point in time, and not really much to go behind it, but that will eventually change as this game goes on.
That was risky, and I think the Vex.
Mumu's going to ult into the tower.
Oh my!
Get the kills over onto the Maokai, and then the Karthus goes down. So there you go. What we talked about, the tanks are just layering their CC, able to get down targets. The Annie all by herself into the tower. Not what I was expecting, though. I was expecting the damage from the other side, and now the tanks are already starting to say, we don't want you here. And we can Q you and E you and bandage you. And oh, here we go again. Maokai got a little too clever there. Yep. Got himself taken out by the tower. Getting good shots in there for the Gnar to finish up.
Mildly unlucky, as the kids always say. So going on, they're going to go back and get the healing relic, and Mumu is going to go into the bandage toss. I do not think he has the ultimate, but we're going to have an engage going in. He will kill Soulkeeper, but burns the flesh like an ape. What are you doing, man? Don't do that there. But
the re-engage from the Kaisa. Watch that Gnar. Here he comes. Gnar's going to clean up. Ooh. Going to get the throw. Mumu's getting the escape out. Kaisa getting another kill. Good job dodging that bandage there at the last second. Now just the Maokai standing there with the Gnar and the Rise, able to CC him, lock him down. It should clear him out. I do think the Gnar is going to die there at the last second of that Nautilus. Oh, here comes the Nautilus. He's going to snowball in. He's going to try to dive into that, see if he can root down on the Annie. Able to root down, able to Q onto the Karthus. Will we see the Karthus die here with the Vex? Yes, the Vex does finish off the Karthus.
Nice. Double kill over to her, and we're just going to get a little bit more gold. The Landry's is done now, and
a triple kill from the Vex on the return fire. And
okay.
Better watch that Vex damage there, guys. Yeah, Mumu going right in. Taking advantage, taking a few tower shots on his way out.
It didn't even bother him, it just like tickled him. He didn't even do anything.
How are we looking on this Kaisa? What's her items looking like?
Kraken Slayer and longsword, BF sword at the moment. So probably going for that IE. Should have the nice. Should have the Q upgrade right now. Nope, almost though.
Here comes the bandage from Mumu, getting things started.
Oh my!
Ult onto the from the Nautilus. Will then clear out the rest of the team. Able to get the Karthus, able to get a kill onto the Zyra. And looks like the Rise is able to not finish off that Nautilus, or that Maokai. The tree a little too much for him. And he stuns it. They're able to get away and reset. I'm not certain you want to step forward. It's a little bit of an ambitious ult, I think, from Prince Momo there. Not certain he's going to get much out of it. He is going to eat an anchor to the face, go back into the tower. But he is able to get some stun for the Gnar to be able to follow up. Get a kill.
I agree, and the bandage toss does go in and kills the Gnar this time, but he will not be able to survive. But I think Amumu will die with trying to greet for the Annie, and will go for the shutdown to the Kaisa. Oh, I looked and he thought he was in the wrong spot, but we're going back in. Oh my goodness, Maokai.
Karthus just went bye-bye there on the re-engage. The Kaisa staying in the back. She's able to get a little bit more CS and farm. She is going to eat a snowball, though. Able to get away. And Annie got a lucky stun there at the last second on that Vex. However, here comes a Nautilus and says, you're dying.
Dang, there's a lot of damage, actually.
These tanks are just keep pushing forward. and not allowing for much.
We are not surprised at all. We kind of predicted this would happen unless they run it down into the Rise, which is not ideal because Rise is kind of a buster. He will bust through these tanks. He's really the only one until Kaisa gets a couple of items. She goes for the quick blade second, actually. Should have the Q upgrade now. Yes, okay, has the Q upgrade. I think if you want the E upgrade, you go for Nashor's Tooth next. That's just me. I think Nashor's gives you both the W and E upgrades, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played Kaisa. I know it used to do that, but oh my goodness, Moon was going in.
Mumu able to get picked off by the Annie. I think he went a little bit too deep. However, the return from the Nautilus and the Vex. Vex goes into the tower, suicidal dive into the Rise, able to remove it. Kaisa now kiting around and hitting the tanks. Kaisa might get a little too close here in a second and is going to regret doing that. The Nar will go back in. Ooh, and we got the Zyra finishing off that Annie. Again, the tanks are going back in. Going to re-engage. Kaisa going down. The Nar is able to get big for a second. Able to stun. Ooh, nice stun into the wall. Nautilus walking away. Oh, and here comes a re-engage from the Mumu, saving his Nautilus buddy. And Nautilus will re-engage. Nice hook to take down the Rise.
Good lord, that Rise wave player is pretty
very nice from that Nautilus to re-engage. Oh, Mumu going right in on the Karthus. And the Karthus will go down.
Soul Keeper. Soul Keeper. 10 deaths. Come on, mate.
Poor Soul is just running it down, and I'm loving every minute of it. Oh, with the stun from the Annie landing on the bandaged boy. Mumu's going to run away, though.
Oh, yeah, look. I wanted to go for it. And we got a little BM in the chat with them saying Jack Show diff, as you saw, because that item is broke.
It is extremely strong, especially on something like Swain right now.
If you want to know a little bit of context of that little bit of equip, I played Swain earlier today, and I didn't know you were supposed to build Jackson on him now. That makes him absurdly broken, but Amuma goes in for the engage, followed by the Maokai, within the Rise is just dead, so rest in peace, and the Zyra will follow as well. Maokai's going in, but without any help. I mean, Annie's in the back line, she's deleting everybody and drops the Timbers on people, and then the Gnar in the back as well. Gets rooted up, and I think the sacrificial tree will fall. All right. A little bit of miscoordination, but it's an ARAM. Who cares? You're for funning it, so they're having fun. You can tell both teams are having a lot of fun. But a little surprising, I will say. Just it seems like that. Oh, Soul Keeper. Oh, what are we doing, brother, my brother?
Soul Keeper getting a little bit close. I think his teammates followed and they paid the price. However, we're able to get a quick kill from the Annie back onto the Vex, and I believe the Soul Keeper will die on purpose here. I know he wants to buy, and he's going to take some people out on his way out. He does grab the Mumu, and it looks like the Nautilus might go down to the Rise. Rise a little bit in a prison there. Oh.
What the
Rise is left with this tree, and he is not really doing much damage to that tree at the moment, and that tree is not going away. Here we are in the tower. Oh, here comes Kaisa. She got a little bit more damage for that tree. Here comes the Gnar.
Oh, good knockback to cancel the jump with the Kaisa.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Able to delay, but unfortunately there's just too much damage for that tree to get away.
Way too much damage. And it looks like they're setting up an engage by pinging the Mumu wall. And I think they should wait for all of their teammates before they go for this engage.
Mumu goes in. He lands a stun. He's going in a little bit ahead, but don't worry. His team's coming right behind. He's already pushed the Karthus all the way back to the tower. Gnar is by himself in a pickle, and I don't think he's getting out. Nope, there he goes. Oh, we got a Nautilus taking a snowball and an anchor, canceling the ult on the Karthus. Well played there, sir. Vex is going to follow up and say goodbye, Soul Keeper.
Oh my god. Oh my god, she does a lot of damage. I honestly would have not have guessed she does that damage, but she does it with Ludens and the Shadow Flame, so kind of makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Going for that Zonia's, I believe, next with the stopwatch and the Amp Tillman key, and then, wow, that hook onto the Rise. Oh, but the Annie ult.
The Annie ult, well timed, able to take out tank and get them out of there. Unfortunately, the Kaisa. Ooh, I spoke too soon. That Kaisa was able to finish off the Vex before getting taken out, and now the Mumu is alone in the tower trying to kill a Rise, and that Rise is just kiting him around like crazy. Rennick able to kite the Mumu out. Oh,
he does die to the burn.
He does die to the burn.
Oh. no, that's so tragic, bro. He said, "Got him."
It actually might be a catch-22. Get the rise back on another AP item. We might see doing the rise doing more damage than they want at this point. But I might have left him alive just for giggles.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Woo! The hook was close. Hook was real close, but getting some good decent chunk damage. Looks like Amazing was listening to me and went Nashers. That should have given him both the E and the Q upgrade. Yeah, or not Q upgrade, W upgrade. Yep, it gave them both. Nice. That's what you like to see. That's like my favorite way to build Kaisa, is to get to the Q upgrade and then build Nashers that instantly gives you both the other two, and it's really, really nice. I think the Quick Blades is helping a lot with that, and oh my goodness, we're going for a fight here. Not
able to go to Mega Mode, but he was not able to pull off his combo. He's going to get taken out, and Karthus is going to shortly there follow after. Not able to get anything else out of that. However, the Rennick is still running around on his rise. He's going to get targeted next. He is going to manage to survive here. I don't know if he's going to get enough damage out to take out the tanks. And here we go, boys. These tanks doing work, able to knock everybody down. Zyra able to follow up with the damage and wipe the team.
Just gonna casually point out that tanks are not fair in League of Legends. They're not fair at all. Like, what is the reason they're allowed to do as much damage as they do? The card assault does come down, but will not kill anybody. You know, classic because tanks. And we're going in. Oh my goodness.
These guys are still pressing forward, even though they're at low life, still putting the damage out there. Gnar able to get locked up. He is not able to go full crazy. Now we go. Karthus is running it down. He's going. Soul Keeper is just diving into him, just trying to get some kills and suicide his life. He is able to help and assist. The tree goes down. The Nautilus goes down by the Kaisa. And Karthus lives with less than 100 HP.
Nice. Wow, so Mumu is the only one left alive. That gives them 20 seconds. They should most likely take this tower with that. Mumu has like negative wave.
I think with the Kaisa, they should be able to get this down unless the Mumu gets in there. Oh, Mumu is going to try to interrupt, but does get walled imprisoned and dies.
He was beelining it for Soul Keeper. Interesting. What? Rennick? Okay, I see the idea, but the worm did not go where it needed.
Rennick is suiciding himself into this matchup, trying to do as much damage as possible. Oh my goodness, the Kaisa is going crazy, and they are not targeting this Kaisa at all. Guys, you need to get on that Kaisa. She is their damage, and you are leaving her alone. Kaisa is now kiting the tree. Kaisa has now finally been targeted. However, Kaisa does take down the tree. And now the next target will be this Nautilus. Can Kaisa get out of this? Can Kaisa get out of this? Oh my goodness, here comes the kite. Kaisa gets the kill. Kaisa's still living. Kaisa's on the run. Muma's going to chase him down.
Wow, I expect this to be a triple kill for the Amumu in the end.
I think Muma's going to get the triple kill on this one. He's able to take it down.
Wow, triple kill on the Amumu. That demonic is something. I tell you what, you gotta love how that item works. Really good at so many versatile champions, Amumu, Maokai being one of them. And it's just so much fun to see it being built. And Rennick a little too far forward, I think. Yep.
Oh my goodness, that damage from the Rise is coming out. He is able to live long enough. He'll be able to get it, but the Zyra is able to land and get the ult on it, and the Rise will
wow,
fall.
That was clean. Wow.
Well played from the Zyra. They're able to land that combo during the Vex. Zonia's able to get the damage back in there.
And then get the healing thing right afterwards. And she was about to die to the demonic burn, interestingly. Oh, okay, we're flashing forward.
We're flashing forward into the Soul Keeper. Soul Keeper is now dead once again. However, the Kaisa is still in the back, and they're not targeting this Kaisa. If she can get her damage out, she'll be able to hold this line. Go for the Annie, able to take her out. The Kaisa realizes, the Kaisa does get the snipe shot in on the Vex. Is able to take the Vex down.
She's pretty strong. I think she's waiting for Bork next, it looks like, but Rennick kind of in the back line. Their main burst damage is not alive, and Zyra is kind of in the back. So I think Nautilus should fall here. Yeah, they're going to go for it, though.
Here they go, all in. Zyra's trying to run away from this Kaisa, who's left unchecked. Oh, she is able to take it out before the tree does finally say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now we got a battle of how much it will take to cut this tree down. This tree is going to go for a bit, but finally able to go down by the Gnar.
Check show was broke, man. I think that was like 17 rotations of spells that Rise had literally did in that whole time in Vex.
Vex walks a little bit too close, and he immediately says, "Here, have a Tibbers," and Vex will say goodbye. And Tibbers will say hi.
I guess that was unlucky, but you know what? That's all good. Moving on now, level 17s are coming in, level 18s are coming out. Now it's at that point where I think that other damage dealers have enough tank shred to where it's almost not mattering what's being built. Okay, Rennek is dead.
Well, Rennek is taken down, but the Kai'Sa's still in the back, and the Kai'Sa, if they don't target her, she is going to go crazy on the team. Mega Gnar coming out. Gnar telling people hi. Oh, here comes the Maokai ult on the re-engage, the flash. Out from the knot. Oh, Gnar gets caught by the last tick of the ult.
That was unlucky.
Here we go on the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's kiting away. Kai'Sa's still kiting away. She's able to take out the Nautilus. Maokai gets on top. Kai'Sa is ignoring the tree to kill the Zyra with the Annie's help. Now we're on this tree.
Here comes the
Vex is not re-engaging yet. Oh, here comes the Vex. The Vex will delete that Kai'Sa. That's what needed to happen. Annie doesn't have much life, Vex. You better get in there. Oh, as we say that, Rennek showed up and said, "I don't need my Annie to have mana."
Alright, Sunfire now completed for the Maokai. I think at this point they need to build more MR than anything. I mean, the armor, yeah, is nice against the Kai'Sa, but she does too much mixed damage to where they kind of need to prioritize more the AP, or magic resist rather, because this Rise is actually starting, for a while, Rennek has been shredding through some of these health bars, and with that Horizon Focus, is that what that is? Cosmic Drive, okay. But that Cosmic Drive is doing extra.
Yeah, she can kite really well, and then along with the Karthus, because Soul really doesn't care if he lives or dies, he just wants to get his damage in, so he will suicide himself to get his damage on top. Rennek will then die. They're able to land a really good combination on Rennek to keep him from his damage. Annie is on the run. Kai'Sa should be back to this fight momentarily. Oh, speaking of the devil, here comes the Kai'Sa. Annie lands the ult. Kai'Sa is kiting away. However, she probably doesn't want to step too much closer. Oh, she does, and she's going to get right into the Maokai root, and the Vex says, "Thank you very much." And then follows that up with deleting the Annie.
Dang, now if they kill Tibbers, I believe they can open up the inhibitor and maybe take it.
I'm thinking they get the inhib in one tower here. I don't think Rennek by himself with the Karthus is going to be able to stop this. And if they try and get punished too much accordingly, they might end up losing the game outright. Maokai says he will go in. He's a full life. And there goes the Karthus. Karthus will return with the ult immediately. He will not kill anybody, although there's some low bars there. That Rise is coming. Rise needs to switch targets to the Vex, and Rise needs to get off of that Nautilus.
Feared, bro.
Unfortunately, you hate to see it. Oh, here comes the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa's gonna get one. Kai'Sa gonna get two.
Three.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, she gets the third. Alright, good for her. Gets all 3 kills as expected. Look at him, basic. He's 23 and 13, or 28 and 13. Absolute monster on this pick, but I mean, we kind of expected that when we saw he was lady carry main, so getting the Kai'Sa is kind of like clockwork for him, but pushing forward. We're 20 minutes in, so getting ready to
21 minutes in, and one more team fight, and I think somebody can end this. Really want to see. Really want to see where we're at with the Karthus ult. He already used it. He needs to buy time.
It really just depends on how far up they are, because if they kill them like more closer to their base on the other side, then it will be longer. It really sucks, especially with the hex gates. It makes it harder to end games faster. But I mean, I think it's a very interesting change. At least they got rid of that god awful turret. That turret debris that would fall over to us.
Oh yeah,
that was horrible.
Nuts. That was terrible. Here comes the Maokai ult. Try to see if he can create space. He is able to get a root on a one. Oh my goodness!
Oh, this is it. Oh,
instantly deleted. And he able to return fire onto the Vex. However, Rise is by himself, and it is not looking good right now, boys. Rise will fall.
So good, Mr. Stark.
Rise will fall. All the pressure is now on this last tower. The timers are too long, and I do believe this is going to be the end.
I think so too. I think we should just solely blame Soulkeeper for his 19 deaths, right?
As a jungle player and as I play Karthus in the jungle, I am absolutely 100% on board with this statement of blaming the jungle and thus blaming Soulkeeper.
Fair enough. All right, Soulkeeper has been officially blamed. Come on, mate. Running it down for your team. And my league client just crashed. Yeah. Fully functioning client, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know.
Fully functioning. So you're not getting to see these damage numbers.
No, I didn't see them.
So I can tell you with 100% certainty, we do need to blame the Karthus. He didn't even finish first damage on his team. He didn't even finish second in damage on his team on the Karthus. Very, very sad and unimpressed on that Karthus. 19 deaths to lead his team, and just all around. I don't think he played that great. He certainly tanked a lot of damage for his team, but I know, right? He didn't really do much damage for his team.
You know what, staff team? You need someone better than Soulkeeper. That's all I'm going to say. Just get off the team. Get him off the team.
You need a real Karthus player. That's what you need.
That's what I'm saying. Get him off the team. Get someone else. Get an actual Karthus player. Okay, but we're just memeing. Now we're going to wait for game 2. I'm going to give a weather update while I'm here. It is no longer raining, but oh wow, it's actually clearing up. So that was like a random pop-up nonsense that just appeared in my neighborhood. So that was kind of cool. So yeah, that was fun.
We're under flash flood here until 9 p.m.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that was an absolutely. I'm looking at the weather radar now. It was an absolutely just completely random storm that just came out of nowhere. Texas, man, it's something else down here. What's recent locations? There we go. Oh, someone said the best Kaisa I've seen in my life. Hey, that was a pretty nasty Kaisa. Hope I played out of his bind on the Kaisa there. So well done by Amazing to on all those plays. Fortunately, you did have Soul on your team, so you were immediately being held back, and it's not your fault. Are we done flaming Soul yet, or no?
Oh, 100%. We're never done. We're never done flaming Soul. Gotcha. This time I might pick on Momo a little bit more. Half Amazing almost made it work. He had that ill-timed ult there towards the end. I think we went into the Vex ult and straight into the Maokai root and instantly died. I see in chat they're talking about the Texans or the Cowboys, even though I am in Texas, and if you guys can't see the giant San Francisco banner behind me that says that I am a 49er fan, I will do you one better and say I root for two teams. One is the 49ers, and the other one is whoever's playing against the Cowboys.
Fair. Yeah, like I said, neither. The Detroit Lions, because I was not born and raised, but I was raised in Michigan. I was raised a Detroit Lions fan, and it has not changed. The only time I would root for another team, the only other time I rooted for another team was when Matt Stafford was traded to the Rams, and when they won their Super Bowl. That's when I cheered for the Rams. And by the Rams, I meant I was cheering for Matt Stafford, so...
They actually shouldn't have won that Super Bowl. It should have been the 49ers that won that.
And I'm glad Matt Stafford got his ring.
At the end of that game still makes me cry.
I remember this. I was cheering so hard when they won. I have a coworker who's an Eagles fan, actually, and at my work we have we do a fantasy football league, so that was pretty neat. Let's see. In just a second, but we've been told that we are going to take a little break, so we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break before we get ready for game 2. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit then. See you on the other side of the break.
See you very soon. In Texas, are you?
San Antonio.
Really? Mm-hmm. We're both in San Antonio? That's funny.
I'm on the northwest side. Which side are you?
I'm like 5 minutes from SeaWorld.
So north from me.
I'm on the north side of town.
I'm by. I guess it's better for me to say I'm by Medical Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Babcock and Callahan.
Yeah. How about that? You're like the third person I've like casted with who's like, yeah, I'm also from Texas. I'm like, where? They're like Dallas area. I'm like, damn.
All right, time to chow down my dinner.
Wow. We're live. Hello again. I don't know if Prep is still muted. I saw he was on Discord, so if you're still muted, stop being muted.
I am ready to go, sir. I was thinking about after, and Soul made a comment. I was thinking, man, it'd be really great if on the stat sheet you could put amount of time dead in a game as a stat. Be great. We could see how long Soulkeeper was dead for.
What is that? Can we view that? You can view his profile, right? You can view his profile, right? Let's find out. View profile. Yeah. They did complete it. So, it's a custom.
It's a custom game. Yeah.
Man. I see what it is. Okay. Cool. So we're waiting for one more player to join the lobby, which I believe it is an open code. If anyone wants to join in, we just need one more spot or invite a friend that wants to play. And just this will be and just to let you guys know, this will be the last one. So
yes, please join in and dumpster Soulkeeper.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're here to see tonight.
All right, cool. So we have all 10 slots full. So I think it's almost time to go into game. So if someone wants to start the queue, and by that I mean Soulkeeper, start the thing, you go ahead and get started. They're hitting the R's. All right, we're getting the R's, and we're about to go into Champ Select right now. As soon as we're done with all the R's. So like, can we? Unless they're waiting for all 9 R's. Oh my God, stop it! Just hit the button. Soulkeeper, hit the button. There we go.
All the buttons. Here we go.
Oh, we got a Lux. All right, I'm excited already. Okay.
We got a Yumi. Whoa. Yes.
I don't like that though.
I'm not certain I want to see a Yumi out here. I do see a Zinzao with that Lux and that Lilia with the Volibear, and of course the Yumi coming out. On the other side, we got the Caster's team. I see a Skarner. I know Soul's not going to be keeping that Skarner. I see a Garen, I see a Soda, and I see an Ashe. And as predicted right away, Soulkeeper will say, I am not playing this Skarner, and is now on something a little bit more comfortable, and he is now on the cow. We will be seeing some cowbell, I'm sure, coming out from the Alistar, but will we be seeing Prince Momo run the Skarner? I don't know about that.
He decides to go for it. I mean, it's the only way he can effectively run it down while also bringing a teammate, an enemy into his team. So, I mean, why not, right? I mean, if Homeboy wants to run it down, we'll let him run it down. You know, I respected Soulkeeper. If Captain Flowers were here right now, he would praise you for playing Skarner, so keep it up. We're going into, looks like they're preparing loadouts, so we should be going into Spectacler here in a second. All right, cool. So for the next 2 minutes, let's see. So on the other side of the players team, not the staff, but the players team. So we have Zinzao, Lux, Lilia, Yumi, and Volibear. I expect Lilia to kind of be taped to either the Volibear or the Zinzao most of the game. Her engage with the last final chapter. That's what it's called. Final chapter is going to be pretty interestingly hilarious to go on the Volibear or the Zinzao when they decide to kind of just go and to hit the go button. And then Lux will be there to provide the last bit of burst damage. And this time, at least they have AD on their team, unlike last time. So this will be a different thing that we got going on. But on the other side, you have Garen. I'm ignoring everyone else. I'm specifically Garen. If Rennick decides to go, or Rennick, sorry, if Rennick decides to go really super troll and decides to go just like full lethality or full crit, it will be the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
Full crit Garen, baby. That's exactly what I'm expecting to see. They got the Skarner there for tanking. They got the cowbell there for tanking. There ain't no point for this Garen to go anything other than full crit. If I don't see a full crit, there's no reason for lethality. I guess maybe for the Volibear, but I'm really hoping I see a full crit build coming out from Rennick. Just to try that, and they're really gonna need the damage. Like that's going to be the big thing here. If he doesn't go full crit, you've got the Ashe for damage. In this particular instance, I expect the Sona to go full AP Sona in this particular matchup to try to layer some stuff in there. But yeah, I'm really excited to see full crit Garen come out, and if he can run some people down for Demacia.
I think it would be hilarious to see. In this case, what do you build first on Garen if you're going full crit? I think you go IE first, right? You
I think you do. I think you do the IE. I think you immediately go into IE, and every Draven player is going to hate me saying this, but you probably go Bloodthirster next. I would imagine, right? If you're going to IE around, maybe take Bloodthirster for giggles. I don't know.
He has like a buttload of healing though, so he doesn't really need Bloodthirster.
But for troll's sake, you have to take
troll's
it, right?
sake. All right, double BF sword item. You right. Go GA next for triple BF sword item. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. You take the GA next, and you say, if you could run me down first time, can you run me down a second time?
Mm-hmm.
What does the Skarner do here? What does Soul do on the Skarner?
Flash all. That's it. That's all he needs to do. He doesn't have to do anything else. That's it. Just flash.
Who are you? I'm assuming you ult the Lux, right? You don't want to ult the Zen Zhao. You don't want to ult the Volibear into your team.
Maybe the Lilia. It's risky. If you can time it right when her Q is down, then it'll be fine. I think that's what you go for. Because you can get some pretty nutty Lilia ultimates off if she's able to like just kind of be in the team, and the rest of the team will just clean up from there. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to wait and see. But we are loading into game right now. I'm excited. So we'll do the same thing we did. We'll go to 5, pause at 5, and then we'll start from there, and we'll just play the rest of this game out. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Let's see if we got any masteries we can see here. All right, so K definitely has 200K, 260K on that Zen.
Loaded and instantly, never mind.
Wow, we didn't get much time there, these customs. All right, so go ahead and set to 5 seconds.
I'm waiting for mine to fully load in.
It's not telling me what time it is, but
Yeah, eventually,
right?
The Riot Games classic. Black screen of death. Can I at least scroll the map? Oh, I can. You can't see a whole lot of anything on it, though.
You can't see anything on the map, but you can scroll it.
Well, that makes no sense. Riot Games.
Makes absolutely no sense. Right, I'm at 5 seconds, and I'm paused.
I, too, just got to 5. All right, we're all at 5. Welcome, everyone. If you haven't been here already, this is LXC. We're only scuffed for the first day because we're getting warmed up, figuring everything out, and it's a more chill day, so it'll be all right. So on the go, we're going to go ahead and unpause. So 3, 2, 1, go. And I think we are good to go, right? Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Okay, we're seeing. Good.
All right, here they go. Taking the hex gates on. What we're going to see here. I'm imagining I'm going to see that Alistar get out in front here. He will take the initial way. I am not seeing Momo send me any cowbells. I'm very disappointed by this. There's no cowbells. The Garen will rush past and say, I will take this bush by myself. He don't seem to care.
He also got Iron Spike Whip, so we're not getting a crit Garen this game.
I didn't want to look at it. I'm gonna be disappointed in this Garen. All right, we got immediately the stun going out on the Volibear. Return fire from the Zen Zhao, although he's gonna get knocked up. Nice flash. Here we go. First blood going to the Zen Zhao. He lives to get the first blood. Follow up from the Lux, and then amazing returns fire back onto there. Wow, Lilia comes in and says, get off my team, and we'll immediately get the kill. And we're off, boys. 4 kills to 2.
Wait, pause everything. I was actually very surprised that Zinzao lived right before, but I think he popped either his W or his E at the last second for that extra bit of healing to live. That was kind of insane. I'm not going to lie. Then again, this dude is kind of good at the game from what I saw from his rank while we were in the lobby. So Garen going forward.
Garen will go forward. He will then flash himself out. We'll see a knock up in place, and then we will see the cow get deleted. Amazing will return fire onto the Zen Zhao and the Lilia and manage the Ash will then collect 2 quick kills. Volibear is still sitting there, looking pretty.
Lux.
And Lux is I don't know what Lux is doing. Does she want to die?
I don't know.
Lux will die over here. The Alistar will go back in. Alistar will get. It will knock up on their Skarner. Skarner will get taken out by the Lilia.
Okay, unlucky DC. That's what that was. Okay, well, so it will be unfortunately a 4v5. Maybe they're in Texas and their power went out. There's that.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Got those Texas players everywhere.
True. Did you know that even if you play on the Texas server on Valorant, you'll still get players from all across the country? Because for whatever reason, people seem to prefer playing on the Texas server. I don't know why.
It's in Dallas, so it's pretty stable for a lot of areas.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right. But looks like we're getting another engaged. The Alistair will headbutt in, but double kill over to the Lilia. She just kind of bonked him, and that's Lilia doing Lilia things. But the Lux has come back, and yeah, all right. Level 6s are slowly ticking over now. We have 3 of them at the moment, or maybe 4. Does Yumi have hers too? Okay, yeah, Yumi has hers because they're getting extra XP without their Lux being there, but that's okay. She is now back. We'll hit 6 very shortly, I imagine. I'm gonna tick over and see her level. Okay, she's about halfway there, but they're going.
Lands the root onto the Garen. Garen will get taken out by the volley bear. They will continue the fight. Skarner charging forward. He wants to kidnap somebody. There he goes, but he will instantly get frozen for doing so, and he will take the fall for that.
This Lux, they're not Lux. This Ashe, they're just completely ignoring the Ashe.
Yeah, this Ashe, she's getting that damage in. She might have stepped too close though. She takes a couple tower shots, and she's gonna eat that Lux ult, and she will be finished off. Return fire back onto Prince Momo, who is desperately trying to run away with his life as a cow and leave poor Rennick behind.
That's a pretty solid headbutts, I'm not gonna lie.
Garen just said, you know, this is why we said you should have gone crit Garen.
Just saying, you would have killed everybody there.
Just saying, you would have gotten a double kill if you were crit Garen.
Yeah, I mean, get that crit cloak. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What you doing
Get
there?
some booze and chat for this Garen not playing crit and being a baby.
That's what
I'm
saying.
Can't get no damage outs. It's a problem here.
That's what I'm saying, man. Get some chip damage onto the Ashe. I mean, Yumi is going to be kind of annoying with that prowling projectile, I believe it is called. Kind of refreshing my memory with ability names on this Yumi because it's been so long since I've seen one. Because we're in a weird spot right now where it's like you just never see her, but like of course it's Aram, you can see literally anybody. Lux ult goes across, does some decent damage, and here we go.
Snowballs come in, Lilia getting her damage in, she's able to layer it down, and Garen will take out the Lux. That's a bad sign for Debantia when the Garen's killing your Lux. Lilia will follow up along with the Xin Zhao combo. Ooh, here we go, buddy. Comes the ult. Lilia will get 2 slept, and Volibear will say thank you very much.
Yep, 2 easy kills that go over. Half Amazing is working his way. Okay, he actually has the Essence Reaver, so working his way probably to... Oh, they're not going to get this tower before they get back. Oh, Yumi on the run. Yumi does not reconnect. She will get taken out by the Garen. Followed up, they will get the tower. Volibear will sacrifice his life to get that tower. Skarner's going in. Xin Zhao is going in. Can the Lilia follow this up and get anything done? Triple kill for the Garen. He apparently has been listening, and he said, "I don't need no crit damage to kill people." Yeah, man. All right. We'll give Renekton the credit this time. Soulkeeper going forward, but there was something I was going to comment on right before. Oh my goodness, Momo's had some pretty impressive headbutts. Pretty good. Oh no, they're going in. Oh,
it's 4v2, and the volley says, "I'm going," and the Xin Zhao will get here. Don't worry. We're gonna see the slow come out on the Lux. She's gonna get a little damage on there. It will take her out. Volibear will finish up on the cow. You're right. Momo's has hit some good headbutts, but we got to remember that Momo is actually an Alistar player. I haven't seen him. Yeah, I haven't really seen him play it for a while. I know he prefers the Maokai, but I know that he's played some cow in his time. So he's got a little work on there. Soulkeeper, on the other hand, you know, he is just hacking away at the Xin Zhao and doing nothing because he's Skarner.
Yeah, I mean, but does have the Jack Show, and actually Alistair has Jack Show as well. Maybe I'm trolling by just not building Jack Show on the tank. I'm doing everything wrong, clearly. This is why I'm bad at the video game. Oh, Ashe Arrow!
Ashe Arrow will connect and land. Will they be able to follow up? Yes, we will see the Garen. He will get on top of that, and he will chase down. Oh my goodness. He was chasing down that Lilia. He was able to finish it off, but the Lux was able to slip it. Get her rolled out.
No
Kill the
way
Garen.
at that.
Re-engage from Xin Zhao onto the Ashe. He'll get a double kill off of that. Get the stun up. Are we going to see another kill from the Xin Zhao? He's going to get the knock up. He is with the Volley Bear. They are chasing this cow around. And there's some beef for the Volley Bear. And the tower will also go down. The Lux might want to look at either getting herself killed here or suiciding herself on something. She does not. She will get instantly killed by the Garen. The Garen will come on, follow with the Volley Bear. And now we're on top of this poor Xin Zhao who's going to die. So we did get the shutdown from the Garen, and the Ashe was able to get the shutdown on the Xin Zhao to get an influx of gold here, so we'll have to see what that looks like.
Yeah. That's one thing I was going to say. Oh, we're flashing.
Oh, they're coming straight for that Lilia. Nice headbutt from the Momo to push her back. Right into Amazing, who was waiting to take that kill. Good play for Momo.
Now I remember what I was going to say earlier, actually. So one thing I will almost always say, never mind, we're fighting. Actually, the Luxel will go out and kill the Sona, and we're just going to be fighting all over the place right now. Momo going forward. Volibear doing some pretty good chip damage, will get the shield. Half Amazing doing plenty of damage with his almost 2 items. Looks like probably, that was a...
Xin Zhao could have taken that if he really wanted to, but he's going to get some damage into the Skarner. Skarner's going to get caught, and Zen says, goodbye, Soulkeeper. You're just like your Karthus, and you're dead.
Dang, they're doing nothing to this Xin Zhao. This Xin Zhao is really strong. If this is what... Oh, no! The burn! Oh, that was disrespectful.
The disrespect. The Lilia takes out the Ashe. And yeah, this is the problem that we talked about instantly with the team. They have tanks, but they don't really have much damage beyond the Ashe. If the Garen chooses not to go crit and Sona chooses not to go full AP, they're struggling. They're struggling to finish kills off on some of these targets where they should be getting them. And here we go again. They're just pushing straight through. Garen is able to finally get that Xin Zhao taken out. Ashe is able to follow up on the Lillian. The Yui is she's not going very far here, folks. She's gonna be dying here in a second, and there we go. So we did get a kill, but they got 2 towers and 8 kills in that last transition. So there's gonna be a big influx of gold, especially coming in on that Lux and that Xin Zhao when they get back up. And we're still back to the problem of, can they finish off these targets when they're full health?
Is Xin Zhao going Essence Fever next? Because that is absolute disrespect if he is. I just see the sheen and the call hammer, and I'm like, there's no way, right? He's going Essence Fever. Oh no, Alistair just locked down and will get bounded up by the Lux. The team will follow, engage the Lux out on top, and I think everyone kind of just dies here. That Lux
ult is just gonna wreck the team. Lilia is chasing, and you really don't run away from Lilia when she wants to get on top of you.
It might be game, actually.
Plus the Volley Bear, yeah, this is not looking good for the casters. They have been cleaned out, and here comes the last tower. Good thing the timers are not that long, so they will get another chance to defend, but I think this tower is going to go down before they get back up, and I don't know how much of a defense they're going to mount up. They're not going for a kill yet. They're going for kills. They're not looking to end this game yet, though. They're like, these staff members need to die some more. You need to learn your lesson. Garen is trying to fight off there.
Never mind, the Xin Zhao is here.
Here comes the Xin Zhao.
Oh no. Is he about a 1v9? The Xin Zhao, baby!
Here comes the Sona with that Skarner. Are we going to see a Skarner drag the Xin Zhao into the base here? Or is Xin Zhao just going to... Oh,
good
here
Lord,
we go.
The damage, bro!
Skarner dead in one combo. Oh my goodness. Here comes Xin Zhao, and he is just going to delete the Ashe, give the Lux a kill, and let's give a shout out to the staff members for running it down this game like pure chance, taking that loss really, really hard. And here they come again. Momo with the heartfelt, trying to headbutt, but it is not going to be enough. This game, pretty much how we said it was going to go.
Should have went crit Garen.
Should have went crit Garen.
I don't know, man. It was all messed up. It didn't go crit Garen. See, now we have to flame Renek for not doing the crit Garen. So this time we have to flame you, not Soulkeeper. Soulkeeper we're gonna flame anyways. But Renek, come on, man, crit Garen. You see that 19,000 damage? Rookie numbers. With crit, it would have been twice that, and you would have steamrolled this game. Obviously, this is all in good fun.
I think if we get to see a crit Garrett, I don't think that Zenzao lives very long. I think he's able to run down Zenzao before he gets his combo out. Just the way they had that, they just could not get anything mounted with the Lux poke, the Lilia poke, the Yumi in there just to cause havoc. There was just too much layered CC. Stav gave it all they could, but again, just the way that combo worked out, really big plays from the wins out there to focus get that game in. Shout out to our staff members, Soulkeeper. Well done, sir. Another 2.1 KDA on the Skarner, sir.
Oh man, so get a couple of like maybe just short final thoughts on the Arams, and they were a lot of fun to watch. Obviously, we're not we're, obviously all of the flame that was all in good fun. We don't actually mean it. Okay, I lied. Everything towards Soulkeeper is meant, but anyone else who got flamed, it's okay. It's all in good fun. So anyways, with what happened there, we that was a lot of fun to watch. We got to see two solid ARAM games coming through. The players showing their prowess versus the staff, so well done on them. But all good. You got any final thoughts on those ARAM games?
Love to see the action in the ARAM games. Glad to see Momo get some work in on the cow. I know it's been a bit from him from playing the Alistar. Can't remember the last time he's gotten to play it. Big shout out really to our staff of man, that video was pretty sexy at the start. That intro video. Yeah.
There might be another one tomorrow. I don't know if that's actually true. Bish, please confirm.
I'd like to see if we're going to get some more videos like that. I was really impressed.
Oh, intro video for every stream. So now you know. And then since we're talking about intro videos, let's segue to the teams. After looking over all of the teams, I'm excited over looking over all the stats that we had. They're going to look like they're going to be some pretty solid teams. It's going to be really fun and competitive to watch each of these teams play based off of their individual skill that we are seeing. And I'm really excited to not visualize, but actually see like the gameplay aspect of the game and what those teams do, because that's what can make or break games. If that doesn't make or break a team, then I don't know what will. If they are able to like have good macro, good vision control, good objective control, small individualistic like prowess, and like especially taking duels, that's something that can be really exciting as these matches go on. I'm looking forward to that when we start. I think next week is when the games start.
I do believe you are correct for next week on the games.
Okay, cool. So
we got matches next Monday and next Tuesday. I want to see the off-meta stuff, man. You see these combos, they come into play. Everyone gets into their kind of like thing where they're playing, their static 5, a couple bands here and there, but the concepts are the same. I'm looking for the team that comes out and throws just that crazy wild card, insane Lulu jungle, Leona top. I want to see the crazy stuff.
Spicy picks. You like to see the LPL spicy picks. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. But I think that'll do it for us as far as I know. There's really nothing else that we did the 2 games. We went over the teams. Tomorrow is the gold draw show. So be here for the gold teams. I believe it is the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So that's when that will happen. I hear a certain couple of players I know are a part of that, so I'm ready to flame them all day long. It's going to be a lot of fun. Any final thoughts on tomorrow, or either just like in general you got before we end the stream today?
Well, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out for kind of the first one, kind of getting everything and the teams announced. Looking forward to the start tomorrow. I know it's going to be a lot more. Should be a lot more smoother start as well. Sound hiccups should be rolled out. So do appreciate your guys' times and patience. Freak, loved hanging out with you this evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.